And good afternoon. I'm Steve Ham. I'm a realtor with Remax Quality Realty here in Sandusky, and I'm here with Paige Jachym, the owner of Main and Hayes Hair Studio. By her being here, by no means is a promotion that for myself as a realtor or for the Remax brand as well. So just putting it out there. But I do have, like I said, Paige here. She's the owner of Main and Hayes Hair Studio for 3 years, born and raised locally. And so why don't you tell everyone about yourself, how life has been in Sandusky for you, and how you got to the business.
So I went to cosmetology school, and then I had my first son. I worked in the industry for a year and decided I wanted to open up here. 1826 used to be here, and then she built her business next door, and this was then come available. So I envisioned a salon here. So I took a leap of faith, found out I was pregnant with my second, and decided to still open this up as just having like a family quality business. So yes, I have 2 boys, 2 and 4 now.
Okay.
And the salon here is all booth runners, so everyone runs their business within my business. So if you haven't heard of the salon, that's okay. We're not necessarily a walk-in salon. It's more where the girls bring their clientele, they run their business, they do their own scheduling, but then we work together as a group. And so my husband, he is a fireman paramedic, so
Okay.
that was a little relatable to you.
Yeah, sure was.
So he's working in Elyria now, but used to be more local. We both graduated from Perkins High School, and we've just stayed local. We live in Huron, but wanted to start a business where I'm from.
Yeah.
So.
Well, cool. So how many stylists do you have working for you? Or should I say rent space, I guess you could say.
Yeah, so I have 5 stylists. We
Okay.
have 3 individual rooms, and then
Okay.
2 of the girls work back in my big room with me. So,
Okay.
yeah. We have Stephanie Limber, Hannah Rucker, Shannon Vanderhorst, Kelsey Gosser, and Kimberly Butts.
Okay.
Yes.
So who's been with you the longest, would you say, of all of them?
So Kelsey Gosser was my hairstylist, and when I decided to open this, I reached out to her, and we decided that if I opened, she would come with me.
Okay.
So she was my first, and then I got Shannon Vanderhorst and Kimberly Butts around probably like a month later, and then Hannah and Stephanie joined me about a year later. I think it was close to a year later.
So how did they find out about you?
Probably through Facebook and social media.
Okay.
Hannah and I graduated the same year, so
Okay.
she kind of knew me from that, and I think, social media has a lot of power.
Yes, yeah, it does, that's for sure. Which we're hoping that, once this interview is done as well, be able to share that and more people get to know about you and your business as well. Okay, so you said, of course, you're married to 2 boys.
Yes.
So outside of working here, what does your family like to do for fun?
Well, of course, Cedar Point.
Of course.
We kind of have a little farm at home, so I do have horses at home. We have a few other animals, so we like dealing with that kind of stuff. We live on the lake, so we love being on the lake.
Nice.
We like to find little local run businesses to explore or just to eat at, so we like to do that kind of stuff. We definitely try to utilize the time that we have together because we both work a lot, but family's huge to us.
Absolutely. What would you say is like one of your all's favorite family restaurants to go to?
Oh gosh.
You're on the spot here.
Yeah.
Is like a place in Huron you like or anything like that?
Yeah, so we like to go to Harbor House a lot, just because it's right on the water. We can also take our dogs. We like doing that, sitting out on their deck in the back. The boats pull up, and we're able to have our dogs outside in their outside location.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a golden doodle.
Okay.
I have a little mutt, and then I have English cream golden retriever. So keeps us busy. We have 3 dogs, 2 kids.
Yeah, keeps it busy.
Yes.
I've got 2 American bulldogs.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. The oldest one, Duke, is 8, and the puppy, basically close to a little, like year and a half. His name's Gunner, and he's a bundle of joy.
Yes.
He's full of life, and he likes to aggravate the older one a lot and
Yeah.
stuff, because the older one just wants to lay around and just kind of like leave me alone, just let me do my thing. And
Yeah.
he likes to play, so.
My in-laws have a bulldog,
Oh, okay.
an English bulldog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, before we had these two American bulldogs, we used to have a English one as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Fun.
Yeah, they are. They're fun. Bulldogs are pretty fun. They
Yeah.
may get a bad rap once in a while, but they are fun.
Yeah.
Now, did you say you own a boat too, or no?
We don't own a
Okay.
boat. My husband actually details boats
Oh, okay.
in the area, so
Okay.
we don't own a boat, but
Yeah.
we spend a lot of time on the water. Yeah.
What kind of water sports do you guys like?
Water sports.
Water,
You
do
say
they-
water
Yeah,
sports?
water
Yeah.
sports. Yeah.
I used to water ski.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't anymore.
No.
I'm not fun anymore.
No. I tried it once, and I think you can probably attest to the fact that the hardest thing is just trying to get up on the water first. Once
Yeah.
you get that done, the rest of it's probably not that hard.
And then
but-
your legs get a little
Yeah,
jello.
exact-
and
yeah,
you,
you
just,
know,
you let
yeah,
go.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
I used to growing up, I used to do that a lot, and tubing. And
Oh.
yeah, my dad had a boat growing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
not anymore.
Yeah. Not that I know anything about your parents. Your parents still live around here, or are they? Or?
So they're planning on moving back this way.
Okay.
They live in Monroeville right now.
Okay.
My dad runs a company in Ashland, Ohio.
Okay.
And then my mom works locally.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She does home health care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big business over here, that's for sure. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just throw a rock and you can hit a hospital pretty much.
Yes.
You mentioned Cedar Point. For everyone that knows that, the roller coaster capital of the world around here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what's your favorite roller coaster to ride?
Not anymore.
Okay.
When I did Millennium Force,
Really?
it really got me. Yeah. I think being a mom and working with my hands all the time,
Yeah.
now I'm scared to do anything
Really?
outrageous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you ever ride the Top Thrill Dragster?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think one time.
Yeah.
It was great
Yeah.
but I survived, and that
Yeah.
was the goal.
Yeah, that's an intense coaster right there. It doesn't last long, but it's intense. I rode
Yeah.
it once. I wouldn't have rode it again, but I think they're redoing it now too.
Yes.
There's a second one
Yeah.
coming out
Yeah.
I read too. So cool.
Yeah.
So what are your aspirations for life? I mean, is there life after hairstyling, or what else?
So
is there?
I also run a wedding business, and I
Oh.
really like the wedding business. So I
Okay.
think I'll continue doing that. There's a lot that you can get into with the hair and
Yeah,
makeup.
absolutely.
So I love what I do here. I think
Yeah.
the wedding stuff will last a long time. I mean, the goal is definitely to always work hard but have family time.
Mhm,
So
sure.
one day hopefully
Yeah.
we'll have more of that.
Is that more like just an online business with the wedding thing, or?
No, so I go, I run everything through social media and
Okay.
kind of through here, but
Okay.
I go on site and I
Oh.
do wedding hair and makeup
Oh, okay.
almost every weekend. So,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. And business is good with that, I'm assuming?
Yes,
Yeah.
people keep getting married.
Yeah, that's a good
Thank
thing.
you.
Yeah, exactly, right? Let's get the marriages going and not
Absolutely.
divorces and stuff.
COVID
yeah.
actually kind of sparked the business for us.
Really?
And I feel like after COVID, everyone wanted to get married because they couldn't during COVID. So it was
Yeah.
we were slammed for a
Wow.
couple years. So, and
Yeah.
we all just worked together as teams, whether we worked at the same salon or not, or other makeup artists that might be independent. We worked as teams because we had to.
Mhm.
And so I think it really actually helped our business in a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something you learn there for
Yeah,
those
you don't-
that
you
didn't
don't
know
hear that
you-
often.
No, you don't. No, that's,
Yeah.
that's cool though. I mean, that's kind of like the American way, the American dream, to kind of run your own businesses, and
Oh, yeah.
and which allows you to have more flexible time, hopefully, and more family time and stuff, and I
Yeah.
mean, that's what it's all about, trying to balance it all and stuff. So
Yeah, and I feel like with the salon, that was the biggest goal is I worked independently before, but
Okay.
here it just gave me a little bit more freedom
Mm-hmm.
to run things, but also be able to have my family around. It's
Right.
all of them are my family now, and
Yeah.
that was just the goal of it all, just a good workspace and
Yeah.
a peaceful workplace, and
Sure.
the drama is low, and that was the goal. So that was.
So unlike a reality show on TV, there's no people trying to get steal clients and stuff like that. I'm just
No,
joking,
I
but
mean,
no,
yeah, I feel like that kind of happens, but there's enough people for everyone, and
Yeah.
here we're all very humble in that way, and
Mhm.
the worst thing we fight about is who didn't fold the towels. So I would say we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, really. I mean,
Yeah.
you like folding towels and
I don't mind it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't mind it.
So business is going well for you then, I assume.
Yeah.
Pretty much good.
Yeah.
And the wedding one as well?
Yeah.
Going really good?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of, I started with the wedding business,
Okay.
then went to cosmetology school, so
Oh,
it's kind
okay.
of, I was kind of in the business before I was in the business.
Gotcha. Okay.
If that makes sense, yeah.
So you plan on like living out your life here in the area, or you think you might eventually move at some point?
I think we're stuck
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
not in a bad way. My husband, he loves what he does.
Yeah.
He plans on retiring
Okay.
from Elyria, and I feel like once you're in the area, you'll always return. Most people I know came back, so we do have the benefit of having all 4 seasons. We also live on the lake. There's
Yeah.
plenty to do. We
That's
take
true.
advantage of it, I think.
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah.
We used to own a boat a few years ago, but not anymore. We just never really had the time between my wife's work and the girls always being involved with friends and stuff like that. It just,
Yes.
there wasn't the time to do it, so unfortunately we have to get rid of it. But yeah, there's a lot of, definitely have the 4 seasons here. Winters can be brutal sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I myself, I wasn't born and raised here, but I've been here for 10 years now. And, Sandusky does feel like it's the small city with the large city amenities. I
Yeah.
mean, there's really everything here for everyone.
Yeah.
You can do anything. Whether it's entertainment, food, travel, whatever. There's something for everybody here.
Yeah.
So it's really great. But
And we're definitely fortunate with, like I always say, like it's a good central location and you can get to where you need to in 15 minutes.
exactly.
And there's a lot of good places around here that like you can enjoy, whether you're looking for food, looking for just things to do.
Right.
Vermilion's a half hour away, but you find so many cute things there even. So
Absolutely.
I just feel like we are very fortunate of where
Yeah.
we are. It's a very good
It
location.
really is, and I think if I'm not mistaken, one of the news polls, Sandusky was like number 5 or something like that in like the top smallest cities in Ohio. I forget which poll it was, but I did read that, so I was like, well, that's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
and downtown Sandusky is really making a turnaround.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's thriving. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, you also have like Putin Bay and Kelly's Island to go to
Yes.
as well. If you get tired of just being on mainland, so there's something there as well. So
Yes.
well, great. Any parting words you want to let anyone know about, like a little promotion for your business? Like you want like address or any the website for it or anything else like that you can tell people about?
All right, so we have a Facebook and an Instagram, Man in Hayes Hair Studio. You can contact us through that. I do recommend that if you message us, just kind of decide who you're looking for in the salon, like who you want to do your hair, because then we can send you their number or a way to contact them, because we all run our books separately, so we don't have a receptionist here. So that's one thing that I've always tried to encourage people is, message, even if you don't have a stylist that you particularly know. Jeez.
It's fine. It's a hard word to say. I know.
Just message with your contact information and we will find someone for you. I think that's the biggest thing that we, I guess, have a struggle with. We're 3408 Hayes Avenue. I always say look for the big white beautiful barn, and we're right next to it.
I can attest to that because I did make a wrong turn too soon when I first came here. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm on the wrong way.
We share the parking lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, great. So just to reiterate, Paige Jachym with Maine and Hayes Hair Studio, 3408 Hayes Avenue. By all means, check them out on on Facebook, and come check her out, and get your hair done, and get a little chit chat going at the same time. But
Yes.
thanks for doing this for me,
Thank
and
you.
it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.